After maxing my level 3 skiller at the end of 2023, I've decided to start all over again by making my first ever main account that can train combat in over a decade. We've already completed the early game grind in Season 1, and we now have a ton of mid-game goals to achieve in Season 2, with this season's final goal being the defeat of Jad and obtaining my first ever fire cape. Welcome back to episode 13 of Season 2 of Maxing a Main. I ended last video doing my 10th Barrows KC ever, and within those 10 kills, we ended up getting a Darox plate body as well as a Verax Brassard. We only have 2 goals left of Season 2, not counting the fire cape of course, and those are 100 Barrows kill count as well as level 75 combat stats. And what do I mean by level 75 base combat stats? Well, we're gonna need to get level 75 attack, strength, defense, range, prayer, magic, and hit points. So before we go and grind all of those stats up to level 75, let's go chip away at our 100 Barrows kill count. We have 90 kills left to go, and I figured this time we will switch over and try some range for Arm. It's not like using melee is bad, I just want to try out range and see if it's any faster. Alright, first run of the video. What are we gonna get? Absolutely nothing. Chest number 12. Ooh, that's a lot of death runes. Worth 55k, not bad. By the way, I took a screenshot of all of the good loot that you can get at Barrows. Here is everything that you can get that is worth more than 500k. So everything here is worth more than 500k, and everything that's not here is worth less. Chest number 13 and number 14. Quick little level 66 magic sneaking on in here. We can now charge air orbs, which is pretty cool. And we can enter the Wizard's Guild and make the Ancient Wyvern Shield with 66 smithing, which we do have. All right, chest number 15. Are we going to get anything good? No, we're not. Dude, I thought my luck was supposed to be cracked on this account. We haven't been getting anything. But anyway, here on chest 52, we have finally completed the Can't Touch Me combat achievement for Barrows, which means that we have effectively completed all 7 of the Barrows brothers combat achievements. This one took quite a while, I'm not gonna lie. It honestly took me like 11 tries because I had to snare the melee Barrows brothers just as they spawned without getting hit. And I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty difficult. Guthin kept messing me up because he could hit from farther away. But all of the combat tasks have been completed here at Barrows, which is really cool because we also got all of the combat achievements for Scurious, and both of these were bosses that I had set as goals for Season 2. Okay, I'm getting so burnt out at Barrows. Just decided to do another farming run real quick. And there we go, level 97 farming. It looks really nice as level 97, but in my opinion, the grind from level 97 to 98 is the worst, just because you're looking forward to the grind from 98 to 99. So I honestly think that level 97 is low-key kind of worse than level 96. But oh well, we only have 2 more levels to go till our second 99 on the account. So as I said, I am really burnt out at Barrows. I saw that my Hesperia was ready to harvest though, so I figured we might as well go and do that and get that little bit of farming XP. But after this, I do actually want to do a couple quests. I know I technically don't have to because we already completed all of the quests that we had as goals for Season 2. But I mean, we are going to be getting the quest cape in the next season, and I am just cooked right now. I cannot do any more combat at the moment. So the next quest that we're going to do is going to be King's Ransom. It's in the Camelot storyline, and it's a medium length. So I think doing a couple quests just might be the key to get me motivated to go back and do some more Barrows. You know, already this quest is reminding me of 2 quests that we've done before, Murder Mystery as well as Black Knight's Fortress. Yeah, it's just funny, I have a feeling I'm going to be going to the Black Knight's Fortress because I need a bronze med helm and an iron chain body. Maybe disguised as a Black Knight? I don't know, because we have to get the black armor. I don't know if this is on purpose or if this is just the way that it is, but this is really reminding me a lot of the game Ace Attorney, if you guys have ever played that. Like, I understand that this is just supposed to represent court, but like the way that you do this and all the way that you call your witnesses and stuff like that and the way that they're appearing and everything, it's just so similar to Ace Attorney. It's crazy. See that, guys? I knew that we would have to come here. I'm becoming somewhat of a professional quester, if I do say so myself. Wow, this quest was very easy. It was kind of fun too, actually. It was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be, but there we go. King's Ransom has been completed, giving us 1 quest point, 33,000 defense XP, and 5,000 magic XP. I have no idea why I didn't do this quest sooner, but we also got an antique lamp and Night Waves training ground access. I'm not sure what we would need that for in the future, but we now have access to it. Now let's use this antique lamp on Slayer, of course, giving us another 5,000 Slayer XP. So I'm going to look up the Night Waves training ground on the wiki and see if it's worth doing. Okay, so it looks like this is somewhat of a mini quest, even though it's not in the mini quest section here. You have to essentially kill all of the Knights of the Round Table wave by wave while they're able to lower your stats. I did look at the rewards ahead of time because I was seeing if this was worth doing, and I think it is. It gives you 20,000 attack, strength, defense, and hit points XP. Oh, and it also gives you Chivalry and Piety. That is definitely worth doing. All right, so let's go gear up and get this thing started. Okay, so I watched a guide on how to do this, and the guide that I watched was actually from an Iron Man, and he used his Poison Dragon Dagger to poison each wave, and then he just kind of flinch hit and let the poison do all of the work. However, we are going to actually try to kill these guys to make the initial waves a little quicker. So I did bring some super restores as well as some super combat potions. So I hope that we can do this. If our supplies get low, we'll just end up flinch hitting like he did. That was pretty easy. Now on to round 2. Okay, round 3. This is way quicker than the way that he was doing it. But I guess I understand as an Iron Man like he was, you don't really want to be using up your restores and food and stuff like that as much. Okay, now he is demolishing my stats very quickly on every hit, it seems. So let's restore, drink a super combat potion. There we go. All right, Sir K. Oh my god, I can like never hit on this guy. I've been fighting him for probably about a minute already, and I just keep hitting zeros. There we go. Now we're on to Sir Lancelot. I'm not sure if he's the last one. And for some reason, Sir Lancelot is getting destroyed, but the guy before him really wasn't. Is that it? Oh, wow. Okay. That was really easy. I don't know why I was so worried about this. But all right. We got... Oh, I skipped through it. I didn't mean to do that. But we did unlock Chivalry and Piety, which is amazing. We also got level 71 defense from this. And we're pretty close to level 71 attack and 72 strength. Okay, well, that was like incredibly easy. So let's go do one more quest before we head back to Barrows. And the quest that I want to get done is Swan Song. It's a master difficulty standalone quest. It says that it's a medium length though, so maybe it is a little quicker. It says that we need level 62 fishing. Our fishing is currently level 60, but we do still have an Admiral Pie, and we'll see if that works out or the fishing requirement. If not, I'll just grind out 62 fishing. So the quest helper says that I have to be prepared to fight sea trolls. I don't really have any food or anything. I'm hoping that prayers work. There's just so much stuff for this quest that you need to bring, and I don't really have room for food unless I want to just run back to a bank and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to save a little bit of time. If I end up dying, that would be annoying because then I would end up losing a bunch of time. But this is a risk I am willing to take. Dude, the wise old man isn't doing much. It looked like... Did he just throw a rock? Is he throwing rocks? Are you kidding me, dude? I saw this guy one hit a man for his hat, and you're telling me he could only help me by throwing rocks. Are you kidding me? Look at him over there. He's not even doing anything. Brother. He's actively walking away from me. Dude, this guy is literally the worst. All right, there we go. Oh, cool. I get to fish Monkfish. That's really nice. Oh, whoa. Not what I was expecting. But yeah, I guess this is the quest that you need to do in order to be allowed to catch Monkfish. I always used to see higher level players doing this in videos, and I never knew how to do it, and I never knew which quest allowed you to do it. So it's really cool that we're going to be getting this completed, and then we're going to be able to get Monkfish. Not like I'm ever going to need to do that on this account, but, you know, it is cool just to have. Here comes the big fight with the Sea Troll Queen, who just one-shot the wise old man. I think I gotta pray magic, maybe? I did grab a bunch of gear just in case, so this shouldn't be too big of a deal. He is hitting pretty hard, though. An easy peasy lemon squeezy. See you later. And we have officially completed Swan Song, giving us 2 quest points, 50,000 fishing XP. I didn't even know you can get that much XP in a quest. 15,000 magic XP, 10,000 prayer XP, and 25,000 GP, along with access to the Piscatoris fishing colony. Wow, these rewards are wild for the little amount of work that we actually had to do. Brought our fishing up to level 62, which is great because now we can actually net for Monkfish. But I guess that's all the quests I'm going to be doing in this video. So as promised, let's head back to Barrows. Chest 57. Oh, there we go. It's about time. The Torag's helmet. Not bad. I don't think it's worth too much, but I'm just glad that we finally got a drop. I checked the drop chances on the wiki, and on average, you should be getting 1 Barrows item every 14.5 chests, which means that if we stay on the drop rate, we should have a total of 6 or 7 Barrows items by the time that we get 100 KC. The luck on this account is usually pretty good, but at Barrows, it doesn't seem to be as good. So I guess we'll see if we actually hit the drop rate or if we go dry. And chest number 60. Oh my god. What? A Thorax plate and a Verax shirt, a double drop? I mean, maybe we might actually be on the drop rates by the end of this grind. Oh my god, a double drop? That is so sick. Oh my god, that feels so good. Barrows was just being so dry. It's just so nice to get something different. And we also haven't gotten any duplicates so far. And on chest 69. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Chest 69, we got a Guffin skirt. I don't think this one's worth too much either, but that's kind of cool to get on my 69th Barrows chest. Only 31 more chests to go, and this is getting boring. Barrows chest number 72. And we got a Verax flail. Very cool. I'm pretty sure it's not worth like anything. I think it's less than 100k, but still, we're gonna take it. I just realized, actually, I think the only thing, let me see. Yeah, the only thing that we need now is the Verax helmet, and we would have a full Verax set. Chest number 81. Oh, I'm happy that we got something, but it is another duplicate. Our first ever duplicate here, though, which is not bad whatsoever, and I am not going to turn down a Barrows drop. Can chest number 82 be a back-to-back? Of course not. Ooh, baby. Chest number 83, a Verax helmet. Oh, I just realized we completed a whole Verax set. That's wild. You know, truth be told, I was going to actually make it the goal instead of 100 Barrows KC. I was going to make the goal to receive 1 full set at Barrows, and I was just thinking that it was way too improbable. I was thinking that maybe if I did that, I'd have to be doing like 1,000 Barrows chests at least, maybe. I have no idea. I thought it was too much to ask for, but apparently it isn't. We managed to get a full Verax set from Barrows in under 85 Barrows chests. Chest number 87. Oh, something new, an arms hood. Let's go. Once again, I don't think it's one of the more expensive pieces, unfortunately. We didn't get too lucky on the ones that are worth over $1 mil. I don't think we got anything worth over $1 mil. But yeah, the arms hood. It's the only piece of arms that we've got, and I think it just might be the least expensive. Chest number 98. And we got another drop coming in right before the 100 total Barrows kills, the Thorax plate legs. Oh my god, I think we technically just got full Thorax. I think we just need to get the hammers and it's a full set. But if we're just talking about the armor, yeah, we just got another full armor set. Oh my god. Well, we only have 2 more chests to search until we're finally done with this grind, and I'm more excited now than ever. Now, are we gonna get anything on chest number 99? Nope. And the final Barrow chest has finally come. Chest number 100. Are we going to get anything good to send us off? And we are not, but I cannot complain whatsoever. So let's get out of here and check our loot. So we ended up getting 11 Barrows chest drops, not counting the bolt racks, in just 100 kills. We got an entire set of Verax, a full armor set of Thorax, 2 Guthun skirts, a Darroch's plate body, and an arms hood. We technically should have only gotten 6 drops from Barrows in 100 KC, and we ended up getting 11 total. So we got almost twice the amount of drops that we should have gotten in this KC. It wasn't looking too good at the start, but at the end, oh my gosh, everything started coming in. Overall, I enjoyed doing Barrows. I got the hang of it at around KC number 30. So I think 100 KC was a little bit more than I necessarily needed, but I am glad that I finally got to experience Barrows for my first time ever. Also, here's a screenshot of all of the loot that we got at Barrows, and in 100 Barrows chests, we ended up making 5.8 mil. with the vast majority of the value coming from the Chaos runes at just over 1 mil for the entire stack, and then about a mil worth of Death runes, and then the Darok's plate body, and then the Blood runes coming in at over 700k. And we did get a couple levels here as well, especially in Magic. I completely missed it, but apparently we got level 70 Magic doing this. I don't even remember when that happened, and I think we also may have went up a range level. I'm not sure on that, but we now have 71 base melee stats as well as 72 hit points as well. I didn't do this on purpose, but I did kind of lie to you guys earlier in the video. I thought Barrows was going to take a lot longer in this video, but the way that I did my edits for the chests, it ended up taking a lot less time than I thought, but we do have a lot more time left in this video. So let's get to what I lied to you guys about. Unfortunately, I did lie. But I guess that's all the quests I'm going to be doing in this video. Objection! So yeah, we are going to be doing a couple more quests here, and we're going to be starting off with Defender of Varrock. It's an experience quest in the Modrot storyline, and it came out in 2024. But before we get into that, let's mark off 100 Barrows KC off of our Season 2 goals list. The only 2 goals that we have left now are 75 base combat stats, and of course, the Fire Cape. So after we're done with the next 2 quests that I want to do, we are going to get started on the combat grind. Oh my gosh. It is him. I put this man's shield in a museum. Oh, wow. I thought this was going to be a difficult quest. I thought that this was more of like an endgame quest, but this was really, really quick. But Defender of Varrock has been completed, giving us 2 quest points. Zemorigle's base access, I'm not sure what that is, as well as 15,000 smithing and hunter XP. And it brought our hunter level up to 73. And we can now catch Black Chinchompas, which is dope because that's what I want to do to 99. We also need, I think, 1 more level. Let me check here. Yeah, we need 1 more level in order to plant magic birdhouses instead of these U ones. These U ones feel like they are taking forever. The levels were so much quicker earlier on. But now that that quest is out of the way, let's go do the next quest, which is going to be Devious Mines. It came out in 2005, and it's apparently short. I did not think I had any short quests left to do at this stage in the account, but here we are. Yo, look at this thing, the bow sword. Oh, I can't wear it. But look at it in the inventory, the bow sword. This thing looks cool. And now, of course, we have to step into the wilderness, unfortunately risking our colossal pouch. It is what it is. Hopefully we don't die. I don't think that we will. We're only going to be in here for a short minute real quick while we got to go to the abyss. And is that it? Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't know you could use this like a teleport. I thought that it just sent you back into the abyss. I didn't realize you could just use this as like a teleport going to places wherever the altars are. That's wild. What? I didn't know that. Oh, geez. Look at that, though. That is the bow sword. That looks so cool. And Devious Mines has been completed, giving us a quest point, 6,500 smithing XP, as well as 5,000 fletching and rune crafting XP. Brought our quest points up to 280 as well. Oh, cool. And it brought our fletching level up to 61. It is honestly really crazy to think that I only have 15 quests left in total until we have completed every quest in the game. So I guess now that those 2 quests are done, we're going to head back to the Sulphur Naguas. So what I'm going to do first is train strength up until level 75, because at level 75, it gives us access to the dual macoitls. I cannot say, hold on a second.
You are looking at Julian's pronunciation guide, where we look at how to pronounce Makwawitl. Makwawitl is how it is said. It's easy.
Makwawit? I don't know. I don't know. I still can't even say it, and I listened to it like 5 times. But yeah, we'll be able to use these at level 75 strength, as long as you have level 70 attack, which we do. And the reason I want to use these is because they are better than what we're using currently at the Sulphur Naguas. Also, if we get level 75 strength, we will also unlock the ability to wear the Bloodrager set with 75 strength. Even though it is technically lower in the defensive stats than what I currently have, what this set allows you to do is hit more often with the
Makwawitl,
which means that we'll be getting more XP an hour. So instead of grinding level 75 attack or defense first, it's best that we go train some strength. And after about 3 hours here at the Sulphur Naguas, here we go with level 75 strength. We can finally use the dual Makawit as well as the Bloodmoon set. We also ended up getting 3 sulfur blades here as well. According to RuneLite, they're only going for 25,000 GP each right now. But we do also have 125 sulfurous essence, so let's go turn those in and get some rune crafting XP before we head out of here. And just like that, 6,250 rune crafting XP. I really like that the Naguas dropped this essence. It makes training here even that much more sweet. And of course, we're still getting 4,000 prayer XP per hour, which isn't much, but it ended up getting us up to level 67 prayer, which is pretty nice. But anyway, let's head on over to the Grand Exchange and purchase everything we need to be getting better XP per hour here. All right, so how much are these dual maquettes? Okay, they're going for 5.3 mil. We only have 10.2 mil to spare, and I'm not sure how much the Bloodmoon set costs. So I'm going to put in an offer for 5.35 mil, and they're not buying instantly, but we'll let them sit. So we only have 4.8 mil left, and the chest plate itself is 2.6 mil. So let's put an offer in for that real quick. Hopefully the rest of the set doesn't cost like anything. And the Bloodmoon tassets are, oh my god, 6.2 mil. We do not have enough for that. But hey, the maquettes have gone through. I really don't want to sell these Bandos tassets, but I mean, that's what we were planning on doing anyway. I really want to keep them though. Let's go in the bank and see if I have anything to sell that I've just been hoarding. We still have all of the ore from the last time we were here at the Sulphur Naguas, so let's take that out to sell. But ooh, I forgot about these dragon stones. These are going to be worth something. The amethyst is worth a lot, but I do kind of want to keep it and wait for some crafting or fletching or whatever skill that trains whenever you craft them. Wow, we had 2 mil worth of dragon stones. Sheesh. Oh yeah, duh, we got all the stuff from Barrows. Let's go sell the stuff that we got from Barrows. I am going to keep the Torag's legs though, just for some tank legs. No point in selling them and then buying them back later. And I guess I'll keep the Torag's helmet too, because I think that's useful when training ranged. But hopefully all the stuff here gets me enough to buy the tassets and the mask. How much is the mask? 920k. Jeez Louise, man. We still need some more cash here. I mean, I guess we could sell all of those runes that we got from Barrows as well. We do have a lot of them, and they are worth a decent amount. So I guess I'll sell 20,000 Chaos runes and 10,000 Death runes. And I think that might get us just over the edge in order to buy things, but let's see. So after selling everything, we have 9.2 mil left over. So let's put in 920k for the Bloodmoon helmet. And we'll also put in the Grand Exchange asking value of 6.2 mil for the tassets. And even though this like destroyed our bank right now, this armor set also degrades as well, which is unfortunate. And according to the wiki, it takes 1.5 mil to repair it. So I hope that we're able to get more drops and stuff like that. I got to train my herb lore soon. We have a ton of value in herbs in the bank. So I think I'll do that once I need to actually repair the set. But the helmet and the tassets haven't gone through just yet. So I'm going to leave these in overnight. All right, it is the next day. Now, did the rest of the set buy? Hold on a sec. And they did. Probably didn't get any money back, though. No and no, of course. All right, well, we're left with a 3.3 mil cash stack. It's better than I thought it was going to be, and I am happy that we are still keeping the tassets. And it's finally time to see what this set looks like. That is pretty cool looking. It looks nice with the dragon boots. But honestly, we look pretty good now. I like the way that everything came together. So let's go do today's farming run, and then we'll head back to the Sulphur Naguas. Oh, cool. The new update happened with the clue scroll box. We just got a medium clue scroll box. Very cool. You know what? Let's harvest the seaweed, and then we'll go actually do this medium clue. We haven't done a clue scroll in a while, so I am kind of wanting to do one. Okay, so I grabbed all of my clue scrolls out of the bank. We have 2 mediums, 1 beginner, 1 easy, 1 hard, and 1 elite. I have no idea how long all of these have been sitting in the bank for, but honestly, it's about time that we do them. On this account, we have only done 1 beginner clue scroll, 0 easy, 1 medium, 0 hard, 0 elite, and of course, 0 masters. So all in all, we've done a total of 2 clue scrolls, 1 medium and 1 beginner. So let's just do these. So I did all of the clues that we had in our bank. They're all done besides this elite clue scroll, because in order to do that, we need to go to Necropolis, and I tried using the fairy ring to get there, and unfortunately, we can't. So I looked it up on the wiki, and apparently, in order to get to Necropolis, you have to have at least started the quest beneath Cursed Sand. So I looked at it, and we have everything that we need to do it. It says it's a medium length, so I think we should just get this done so I can complete this clue scroll, because we're going to need to do this quest anyway, and we already have all the other clues done, so we might as well just do it. Okay, so now we have to fight a head Menethite guard. So I think it could just be any of these. I'm not entirely sure. Dude, this guy is cooked. Look at him. Okay, I barely survived that. I ended up having to kite him all around with range. I didn't think I'd be fighting so quick into this quest. That's why I didn't bring any food. I thought I was going to have a chance to actually gear up before the fight. I am extremely nervous about this battle. I watched a video on YouTube on how to do it. However, it looks very complex and the guy could hit really hard. But I'm here in all my ranged gear. Decided to finally break out the Crystal Shield. And this is what we're running. We're running the Diamond Bolt E. I was thinking about bringing Dragonstone bolts, but I think these would be better because we have lower ranged and hitting through their armor would be more helpful, I think. I'm not entirely sure on that. But anyway, I'm super nervous about this. Hopefully we don't get smacked. So we're supposed to try to keep our distance from this guy because he could hit really hard. Yeah, in that thing. What? How did I die? I don't understand. Why did I take damage from that? Oh my god, how am I even gonna get all my oh my god, dude. I don't understand why I'm taking damage in the dark. Why am I getting darkness? I don't understand. Well, okay, we made it back. Let's try again for round 2. Oh, I have to kill the... Okay, I didn't know I had to attack the Shadow Rifts. Oh my lord. That makes a lot more sense. Oh my god. Come on, baby. We're so close. This is taking so long. Literally 1 health. Come on. There we go. Oh my god, finally. Wow. We only had 4 food left, 1 Karambwan, and we have been out of our Divine Raging Potion for a while. Oh my god. That was genuinely most likely the hardest boss that I've ever fought on this game. And I still think there's 1 more boss to fight after this. For the next boss, we need melee gear. Very excited about that because our melee stats are some of our best, but I don't think I'm going to be bringing the Bandos Tacets this time. Since the guy I have to kill is a higher level, I'm more worried about the damage I'm going to be taking, and Bandos Tacets, even though they have a nice strength bonus, don't have the best defense bonus. So we're going to be swapping them out for the Torag's plate legs. Look at these things. Let's grab some more supplies, and let's get to it. I mean, this guy's level 351, and I have no idea if this is going to be any more difficult than the previous boss. I doubt it, honestly. That last boss was kind of a pain, but I guess we're going to find out here in a moment. All right, protect from melee, and I got it on a little late. Let's drink our potion. All right, let's use some specs on him. All right, we got to run through that, I think. Oh, no, wait, that's the shadow that we got to kill. Run through that. Nice. What is happening? What is happening? Why? What is happening? Why did I just die? What? I had full... What? Well, at least I finally unlocked the fairy ring, so I'm able to get back here a lot quicker. I didn't even know that I did. I just kind of guessed to see running back to this grave if it's going to be able to let me. And I can use it now, which means that we can technically do the Elite Clue Scroll step now, but I don't think I'm going to until we're done with the quest. All right, let's try this again. Check for melee. Boom, got it this time. All right, so let's kill the shadow. Maybe we can actually kill it this time quickly. Run through that. No, that's not okay. Oh my god, come the f on. Are you serious? There we go. I keep getting hit by this thing, man. Oh. All right, so let's get the shadow. Let's get behind him. Nice. All right, that's good. That's good. As long as I can kill the shadow people really quickly, this is not that hard at all. I just got to keep an eye out for that. And then we just got to make sure that we get the shadow people done quickly. Because I think that's what happened last time. Even though I ended up actually killing it, I think it was too late. No! I spoke too soon. Oh my god. I wasn't looking. I'm not gonna lie. I was too busy looking to make sure that we kill the shadow guy because I didn't want to get hit for another 60. But little did I know. Like, there was no real reason that I died there. It was just me not paying attention. And in 2 minutes, we are back. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully, the 3rd time's a charm. I don't have as much special attack this time starting off the fight, so that does kind of suck. I just got to make sure I watch out for his lightning this whole time like that, so that that doesn't happen again. Okay, I think this is it, guys. I think we've finally done it. Thank the Lord, bro. That really wasn't that bad. I did enjoy actually doing that fight. Even though I died twice, The first time was completely because I didn't know what the heck was going on, and the second time I just wasn't paying attention. So let's head back to the High Priest in Sophonim and finish his quest. They said that this was going to be a medium-length quest, but it took me like an hour and a half. I'm not sure where they got medium from, but I am glad that this is finally over. And I'm pretty sure this is the quest that unlocks Tombs of a Masket, which I think is something that I might do next season. I'm not sure. I don't really know any of the stats that you usually should have to do that, but I guess we'll find out. And Beneath Cursed Sands has been completed, giving us 2 quest point, Tombs of a Masket access, there it is, 50,000 agility XP, a Karis Partisan, I'm not sure exactly what that is, a Circlet of Water. I don't really know what that is either. I'm assuming that you could maybe charge this up and use this instead of water skins. But the Karis Partisan, is this just a better version of the... Oh, okay, so it's like a halberd type of Karis. Very interesting. This actually looks kind of cool. But anyway, let's go head to a bank and let's finish this clue scroll. All right, beautiful. We officially have completed every clue scroll that we own on this account. And here they are. We got 1 beginner, 1 easy, 2 medium, 1 hard, and 1 elite. Start with the beginner first. And we got a unique. Very cool. We're at 76k. That's actually really, really good for a beginner clue scroll. All right, on to the easy casket. Nothing good. All right, now we got our 2 medium caskets. Casket number 1. Nice. A Guthix cloak for the collection log, as well as 15 Type 1 teleports. I think those are expensive. On to the 2nd medium casket. And another collection log slot for the blue boater. And here we go for the good ones. We got 1 hard and 1 elite. Let's go for the hard. Oh my god. We got a triple unique. We got the purple sweets, ancient plate skirt, and an Armadale body. And lastly, we got our elite. And we got a full set of rune besides the helmet, 51 death runes, 12 green firelighters, and a master scroll book. I don't know if that's good or not, or if you just get one on your first clue, but that's interesting. Let's see how much everything we got was worth though. And everything came out to 658k. That Master Scroll Book came out to 180k, so I guess they are tradable, so I guess you don't get this every single time that you do an elite. Now, I know I said I was going to go back to the Sulphur Naguas, and I am going to go there right now. But before I go there, I'm actually going to end this video. So as I go to edit this video, I am going to be training at the Sulphur Naguas for the next video. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like below. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I'm planning on completing Season 2 on Episode 15, so be sure to stick around to see that. But with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.